Let's go, it's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
Which one, old man, that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that side check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
Alright people, new review, right? Finally. Anyway, as many of you know, I hold InFamous 2 in a very, very high regard. I love 1, but 2 is easily like one of my favorite games of all time. It's just pure fun with a great cast and story and wonderful graphics. So, I was very, very excited to finally get my hands on Second Son. Second Son tells a story a little bit different, take away the comic book style and add a more realistic and gritty approach, mixed with the smoke powers, neon, and more, but I won't reveal, because I don't want to spoil it, people haven't played, and you really have this new world and character to explore. So, did InFamous Second Son live up to what InFamous 2 did for me? We're going to find out right now.
Which one, old man, that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that side check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
The good. No. Fuck good. Let's put the great. The graphics. Stunning particle effects, wonderful looking city, amazing powers to watch, and tons of shit all happening at once on screen. The game truly looks marvelous, and I find it very hard to believe that anyone would actually disagree on this point. The story is another strong point. While some people don't really like the cast, I love it. Deslin is a bit, immature, but he's fun and easygoing, which is nice compared to Cole, who was a little bit, uptight, but really cool. With some good character growth as the story goes on as well, I really liked him. Reggie, his brother, is a great side character that actually lives up to Zeke easily, in my opinion, because I hated Zeke in the first game, loved him in the second. On top of that, you meet some very interesting people along the way, including a very, very, very mean bitch as a main evil person. The story seems a bit more straightforward than the crazy twist in like 1 or the more epic story in 2, but it still holds up pretty well, and the amazing voice acting really helps drive it.
Oh, this fast healing stuff is gonna come in real handy.
The powers you get in this game are a lot of fun, especially the smoke and neon. There's 2 more, but I won't reveal that because that would be spoilers. But they also add to the overall experience of the entire gameplay. They each have their own goods and bads, and let's not forget that some amazing specials to finish each of the powers off is awesome. So what I mean is how they're different is like the neon, you can just run up walls and freaking go way super flash fast, and then you have the smoke, which you can go through pipes and go up the wall in a second, but at the same time you don't move quite as fast. So they all have their goods and bads, you know what I'm saying? But overall, each power definitely adds to the overall experience of just not playing and killing people, but exploring the world as well. And the exploring is a fun thing to do. And also, I really loved traveling around Seattle. I've never been there. I think it's really cool that it's a different city than New York or LA. I love the setting. I love the night and day change, the different ways the powers work with the stuff around the town, such as light and smoke, when you can absorb the lights, like the neon lights, like open and do not smoke here and stuff, and you absorb that, or smoke from cars or other things that have smoke like chimneys, you absorb that, and it just all works and flows really, really well. And those specials are amazing. The pacing is on point as well as the controls. The things that you would expect not to be bad in a big budget game sometimes are, but they both work really well here, and you'll never get bored, which is really important. And I've never gotten pissed off at the movements or the controls in this game where I'm like, man, that made me fuck up, and that's a good thing. Now, the bads. And there's basically 2 things, and they're kind of major, that hold this game back from truly being the masterpiece that it could have been. I didn't like the fact that to take over an area, this is what you do. You go in, you kill the bad guys around the truck, you break the armored truck, and that's it. Then you take over the area and do some other little side missions. Seriously, it's kind of annoying. They need to add some spice. Come on, Sucker Punch. Don't make it feel like this was a leftover that it felt like. Also, the side missions, they're not really that fun. Finding secret cameras, finding the spy, and spray painting aren't really what I expected when I have these fucking awesome powers at my disposal. It seemed like they were just thrown in. This is what I always say, Sucker Punch. Listen to me if you're watching this, because you watched my last review. Less side missions, I'm okay with that, but more unique ones. Doesn't that sound good to you? It sounds good to me. So let's do that. Let's focus on that next time. I mean, I really dug my time with Infamous. I had about, 10, 12-hour game, but then I'm going to replay it again. Then you got another 10 hours on Evil, or Good if you played Evil first. It's a well-told and really fun story, in my opinion. It's really fun gameplay. Solid pacing and controls and amazing graphics make this a buy for sure for fans. However, it felt like it had been rushed or added fluff to it to give it this extended life. As much fun as I had with it, and its main story, I was really let down by the side stuff. It wasn't like Infamous 1 or 2 had amazing side stuff, let's be real, but it was a bit more fun than this. But that was also years ago. I mean, Infamous 2 came out, what, 3-4 years ago? We should have evolved the next step up. Come on. But overall, let me say, Second Son is a great title. It is very much worth picking up if you are a superhero fan, or a sandbox fan, or you like Infamous, like myself. This game is awesome. For people who didn't like Infamous 1 or 2, and don't really like the more open world approach, it didn't really change much, and it's not for you. I scored an 8.5, and I do believe it is a great game, and definitely belongs in the highly recommended on the PS4. I would say if anybody asks me what first game they should get, Second Son is my #1 choice, but I can't help but feel that there was just missed opportunities every once in a while that were present in this game. However, for pure fun, Infamous just never fails there, so it's definitely really fun and cool main story, but the side stuff's got to step up in the next game. Got to. But Infamous, you do score an 8.5. You definitely belong in this series. You're a great game. I just didn't feel that you were up to Infamous 2's epic, great level. But it's still worth getting, guys, if you're an Infamous fan or superhero. I already repeated myself. Just go get it if you like Infamous.